Deep in the heart of Maple Forest lived a very special tree. It had leaves that sparkled like emeralds and a bark that was smooth like honey. But its greatest treasure was its flowers, which bloomed in every color imaginable. As she strolled along, she heard a loud achoo. Startled, Emma turned around, but she didn't see anyone. "Did you hear that, Hops? Did you hear that, Skip?" she asked her rabbits. The only reply was the rustle of leaves in the wind. If the tree kept sneezing, the whole town would be buried in flowers and no one would be able to find their way out. One sunny afternoon, a girl named Emma was walking through the forest with her two pet rabbits, Hops and Skip. "Oh my!" gasped Emma, ducking under the showering petals. She had never seen anything like it. Then Emma climbed up the tree and sang a soft lullaby. Then it did something even more amazing. It wrapped its leafy branches around the children and covered them in a soft blanket made of moss. The others joined in, and their voices, along with the soothing hoots of the owl, created a calming melody. "It looks like the tree made a scarf for us," she said, her eyes wide with wonder. Then suddenly, the giant tree before them shook violently and sneezed out hundreds of flowers. Then the happiest thing happened. The tree gave each of them a small seed. "That tree is allergic to laughter," he explained. And although the sneezing tree still sneezed occasionally, now it wasn't a bother, because every time it did, hundreds of colorful flowers rained down to the ground, creating the most beautiful carpet imaginable. Whenever someone laughs nearby, it sneezes. And today you happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. And whenever they heard the familiar achoo, they knew that magic was all around them in the whispering leaves, the babbling brooks, and the sparkling stars above. Just then, a wise old owl hooted down from a branch above. As if to prove the owl's point, a boy came running through the forest. He was doubled over with laughter, and the tree immediately began to shake. "I'm so wet," he cried. "I can't run anymore." And then he laughed again, setting off another sneeze. "If we can't stop the sneezing tree, the whole town will be covered in flowers." Soaked and shivering, the boy collapsed onto a nearby mushroom. Emma knew she had to do something. Together, they came up with a plan. One of the children ran home to get his pet owl, while the others gathered as many smooth stones as they could find. She ran as fast as she could to the center of town, where a group of children were playing. "I need your help," she panted. At first, the children just stared at her, but when they saw the worried expression on her face, they knew they had to help. When the owl arrived, the children put the stones in a circle around the tree, and the owl perched on top the highest stone. The tree seemed to relax a little, and after a while, it stopped shaking. Emma peeked out from behind a leaf and saw that the blanket reached all the way to the ground. The children cheered and put their arms around the tree. "If you plant this seed," said the wise owl, "it will grow into a flower that blooms whenever someone giggles." And that's exactly what happened. Soon, the children were running through the forest, each with a flower in their hair that blossomed with every giggle. From that day on, the children visited the tree every afternoon, and they sang and played until the flowers grew back.